Hey, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. How you all doing? Today I'm going to do a little bit of routine maintenance on my motion sim, concentrating on the surge rail trolley here on the front, on my front motor mount cross member. I'm going to make sure that there's still a little bit of preload on those bearings running on the rail and everything is as it should be. Everything's torqued as it should be. And this is something probably you should think about doing, every 6 months or so. Just keeping an eye on these things, making sure things haven't loosened up and that everything's running true on the rails. Your bearings are making contact as they should. Not too much preload, guys. You don't want to be burying those bearings into the rail, but just making sure things are as they should be. As you'll find out when you've got this built, this surge rail certainly gets a workout. So you need to keep a bit of an eye on it, make sure everything's working as it should be. Because I want to get the weight off the trolley so I can actually check it for being true, check it to see if it's got enough preload on it and it's not too loose. So I get a good reading. I want to take the weight of the top frame actually off the motor mounts. Obviously our top frame here is connected to our motors, which are then in turn connected to the trolley. So you need a way to suspend or support your top frame so it doesn't just drop or roll when you take off your connecting rod. So I've got some car stands under this, so I can just take these off and my top frame can't go anywhere, but it's freed up my front motor mount cross member here that the trolley is underneath. So now I can come and I can just check it with my motors, check side play, check up and down motion. That's actually really taut. But what I'll do is I'll just take my spanner, I'll go around and I'll make sure all of these 18mm bolts are tight on the outside, so still giving the preload that's needed. Doing this, I have my motion simulator turned off. I don't have my computer on, so none of my Arduinos are live, none of my motors are live. Very important to make sure everything's turned off. You want to check your inside locking nuts on all of these as well. Make sure they are tight as well and they haven't loosened off. Another important step. You've almost got to do the mechanic thing and lie underneath. They're all good. So the way that feels, there's no side play. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncouple the surge motor. So this is free for me to move by hand to give me an idea of how this is traveling, whether there's any resistance because I've got a dodgy bearing or whatever. This will just give me a good idea of how the trolley rail is tracking. Tracking, get it? The doctor did a funny one there. It's a good idea to look as well where your bearings have been actually riding on the sim to make sure you're not tracking your rails, they're not digging in too much. So what I now need to do before I can actually do this is I need to reconnect my top frame here so it's off the stands. And I'll just start the nuts on here, so then these just don't go wandering of their own fruition. I just don't want these connecting rods to slip off and then the top frame fall on me while I'm doing these tests. Not fall on me, I won't be under the rig, but just fall, damaging my monitor or whatever. Let's get these stands out of the way. Okay. And the operation by hand feels very smooth. Just watch the rear trolley here as well, make sure it's tracking. This is very smooth. I've got to virtually use no effort to move it backwards and forwards, so everything's tracking pretty well. But again, we'll just make sure all of our bolts are still torqued, inside and outside. Make sure nothing's loosened off. And just for your own safety and the safety of the motion rig, just a good idea to do this, guys. periodically. Just make sure everything is tight and it hasn't loosened off. Now, if for some reason you have had any of your nuts come loose, tighten them again. Make sure you do them in a cross pattern, okay? So if they've become loose, just do them in a cross pattern. Outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside on both sides. If for any reason you've had your trolley plates come loose, and check these bolts and nuts for your mating plates from your uni joint to the bottom plate on the trolley rail itself. And the same goes for the front trolley rail system. Well, that was just a very quick one today, guys. Definitely something you need to keep an eye on, sort of 6 monthly. Just do a little check for your safety and the safety of your rig. Thanks for tuning in. Till I see you in the next one, you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and take it easy out there.